What's up there, everyone? It's GG Sober Son, sitting here in my sister and brother-in-law's backyard. You might hear some dogs barking here at the squirrels, but we'll get on with it. March 25th, AA Thought for the Day from the 24 Hours a Day book. Strength comes from coming to believe in a higher power that can help you. You can't define this higher power, but you can see how it helps other alcoholics. You hear them talk about it, and you begin to get the idea yourself. You try praying in a quiet time each morning, and you begin to feel stronger, as though your prayers were heard. So you gradually come to believe there must be a power in the world outside yourself, which is stronger than you, and to which you can turn for help. Am I receiving strength from my faith in a higher power? Definitely it was gradual. And it was as a result of this book, that this 24-hour-a-day book, that I realized that I started the habit of prayer and some meditation, at least for a thought for the day. Meditation for the day. Spiritual development is achieved by daily persistence in living the way you believe God wants you to live. Like the wearing away of a stone by steady drops of water, so will your daily persistence wear away all the difficulties and gain spiritual success for you. Never falter in this daily, steady persistence. Go forward boldly and unafraid. God will help and strengthen you as long as you are trying to do His will. And again, I don't think it's conditional, but the daily habit, the daily atomic habit of, even if it's just reading this book, will help develop that relationship. And it's just like any other relationship, really. If you spend time, you learn more. If you spend time with someone, you learn more about them. And that is the ultimate. It's not rocket science. You develop more and more of a relationship. As long as you're not trying, and again, I think for me, it's important that I not try to perform, just spend time. If I'm in fear and I'm doing things from fear, that God's going to get me if I don't perform right, then I'm in trouble. That really stunts growth. If I'm doing things from grace and mercy and building a relationship, then that's more lasting. That has more endurance than trying to get good. Even if it's trying to get good so I can be blessed. Because that hidden motivation really came to light for me when the year I turned 30, I had probably the closest relationship I'd ever had with God, the God of my understanding. And then within 6 months, I'd been to 3 funerals of people that were close to me. The last one being my dad. And I was mad at God. And now I can clearly see that the reason I was mad at God was because I believed in do good, get good. And I felt like I was doing good. And I got bad. And that wasn't fair. I can see it clearly now. That's just not fair. Well, that means that I'm trying to push my image of who God is on the world, or on God, rather than allowing God to be sovereign. And as the term is, sovereign, God is who he is. God is God, and I don't get to push my beliefs on God and make him perform like I want him to perform. He does what he does for his reasons. You know, that old saying, that God works in mysterious ways. Well, God works in God's ways. But if I know that I know that I know that God wants good things for me, I can handle anything. It creates resilience that I wouldn't have otherwise had. So that's a powerful lesson. And it took me a long, long time to realize that. And then, of course, this most recent relationship breakup just rocked me to the core. And now I'm realizing that how much I did and how much I made her my higher power. And it's scary, and I can easily slip into shame. I cared about her so much. And but I got off balance. I got things distorted. But as my buddy Waddell says, it's a living, loving, learning, growing program. As long as I don't pick up a drink, I'm in with a chance. I can learn and live and grow. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may persist day by day in gaining spiritual experience. I pray that I may make this a lifetime work. And I would add a day at a time. The phrase, one day at a time. A lifetime work, one day at a time. And in the book Atomic Habits, it talks about making them automatic. You know, just like sliding out of bed and getting on my knees and getting on my face and praying. And doing this reading and the recording is the extra step for me, so that, you know, maybe somebody else can benefit from my musings, my thoughts, and sharing my experience, strength, and hope, because I know I'm not alone. I relate so much to so many people in the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous. That's why I keep coming back. And if people aren't able to get to meetings, hopefully this will be helpful to hear a little bit of sharing. So look up, aim up, rise up. Love y'all.